Nakon što sam se naviknuo malo po malo na život u Zagrebu, pitao sam stanodavca kako se ovdje odvaja otpad. Gazda mi je rekao da ga radije ne pitam ništa o tome. Tek kad sam dobro pogledao oko sebe, shvatio sam da ovdje postoji nekakva situacija oko smeća. Tema koja mi nikad nije predstavljala problem u Europi. Naime, s 1. listopadom 2022. godine miješani otpad se može odvesti samo u posebnim plavim vrećicama, ZG vrećicama. Pored toga, u centru grada uklonjeni su bili spremniki za smeće ili stavljeni pod nadzor, pa se smeće odvaja jednostavno u vrećicama ispred zgrade. Išli smo na ulice saznat šta i stari purgeri i stranci u Zagrebu misle o tim promjenama. Pitao bih šta si uopšte mislite o ZG vrećicama i tom novom modelu sa smećom?
Odlično, to smo mi trebali naučiti malo prije.
O Bože, sačuvaj šta su to napravili. To nikad nije gore bilo, nek sada bude. Vrećici imaš, smeća imaš sve okolo oko ceste.
I to je samo bio veći poticaj ljudima da počnu što više odvajati smeće. Ja nemam ništa protiv.
U principu smatram da je dobro da se krenulo razvrstavati, ali isto tako smatram da je hrvatski narod dosta teško natjerati na tu odluku i mislim da se to zapravo neće baš poštovati.
A šta kažete na to da nema kanta u centru i da se sve baca na pod?
Nije to dobro. Nije, mačke, psi, bilo ko baci, jako je neuredno, nehigijenski.
To se lijepo kažnjava u Europi pa se može i kod nas. Tam se lijepo kazni čovjek koji je bacio. Sve je riješeno.
Nije u redu, naravno. Nemam šta, što se toga tiče, to apsolutno nije u redu. Apsolutno nije u redu.
U teoriji velika većina ljudi podržava novu inicijativu, ali bune se na niz problema u provođenju u praksi. Kao naivni Slovenac, pitao sam se ili kriva vlast ili pak ljudi samo nisu navikli na odvajanje otpada. S ovim pitanjima obratio sam se organima reda i čistoće grada Zagreba.
Odvajanje otpada, recikliranje, kompostiranje i oporaba su civilizacijski dosezi i ugrađeni su u niz europskih direktiva. Kad pogledamo zaista evo koliko smo prikupili miješanog komunalnog otpada unutar ovog 2 mjeseca provođenja modela, vidimo da se smanjio 24%. A postižu se brzi i dobri rezultati u ciljevima gospodarenja otpadom. Znači to su realni pokazatelji koji imamo i zaista smo zadovoljni i zahvaljujemo građanima na angažmanu, jer čistoća zapravo jedino sa građanima zajedno može postići i uspješno provoditi ovakav sustav.
So first I would ask you when did you come to Zagreb and how?
It's been about like a month and a half now. For the last 5 years, I've been in Seattle, Washington, on the West Coast, but I grew up in the Midwest. My parents had a pig farm. Across these like Facebook groups and like subreddits, people were talking about trash pickup changing, and I was like, what could possibly be confusing about trash pickup? Like in the United States, I think they make it really easy to recycle. So the cost for recycling is built into your taxes, so you never see any cost related to recycling. Here, I don't understand how exactly they measure volume. Like I'm assuming that there's like some amount of bins that are allocated for like a building, but there are some bins that you see everywhere that are always overflowing. Like the paper ones always seem to be like chock full with some trash bags next to them, and the mixed trash as well. I think if you're here after trash pickup, Zagreb feels like a very clean city. I think that if you are here near trash pickup time, then it can feel, oh yeah, trash is starting to pile up. It seems from an outsider perspective that it seems like a lot of people were confused by some shift in how you guys did things here. Anything that confuses a consumer will lead to less engagement.
Yeah, so I came to Zagreb in end of May due to my work. I work in IT. 2 or 3 weeks before this change happened, they started talking about there is something going on and we might have to pay more or something like that. Earlier, there were no bags laying around, but the big beans everywhere. Now there are no bins, but I think though you are not supposed to keep the bags out during daytime, but some people do so. Rules are there in place, but if people are not following them, then I don't see very strict action will happen against me. As I said, India is very infamous for the trash. 2014-2015 time, the central government was very motivated to clear this image. We had a song dedicated to spread awareness about this thing. It's like गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल. The garbage collection person has came, take out your trash.
Tamo su napravili neku pop pjesmu da je promovirala sakupljanje i segregiranje smeća. Ste možda razmišljali o nešto tako i možda?
O nekako, dakle, u ovim našim komunikacijama
My name is Dr. Cody McLean Brown. I'm from Oklahoma. I've lived here almost 12 years. According to the people I talk to, who are mostly, professionals, some of them are journalists, they did not understand what this initiative was. They just didn't like the change. They're like, oh, this is different and it's dumb. But once we started doing it, once other people started doing it, then people were like, okay, I understand, it makes sense. So I think this whole thing would have been better if there had been better communication about what the goal of the blue trash bag was. Make little commercials about recycling, HEP has an advertising budget. Why does HEP have an advertising budget? Who can choose something other than HEP? So I think one of the big problems with the Zagreb trash system is that people are skeptical of it because they don't understand how it works. People don't actually think the recycling goes to recycling. I think this stuff should be taught and should be explained. Why is it good to recycle? Why is it good to throw your trash away? Show me a documentary video, a short ad about how my plastic is recycled, right? Show me that. Or give me a little quick thing about what goes where. In my experience, Croatians are kind of scared to communicate. They actually don't like telling you everything you need to know. Instead, they give you little pieces of information one at a time, right? And only when you ask, right? And the more you can tell people, the more you can explain to them the process, the more they will believe in it. And then I think the more people would understand what they need to do and why they need to do it.
गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल, गाड़ी वाला आया घर से कचरा निकाल.